So the first thing we're gonna do before we jump in today is excuse this hair because you are dealing with one very tired mom today. I am coming off of Halloween weekend. This is the hair. Did you guys see my Halloween costume, by the way? Legendary, okay? I did two costumes this year. I did Cruella and I did Britney, but I really think Britney Spears took the cake. I am so happy with how it turned out. It was very, very funny and fun to film. Funny and fun, yes. Because I had to bring out my inner little girl fantasy pop star. If you're following me on Instagram, you already know. And if you're not following me on Instagram, you know, follow. And then after all the adult shenanigans of Halloween weekend, I of course had trick-or-treating with my kids, which is very intense. My kids get very competitive. They really want to one-up each other on the candy and see how many houses we could get to, what they could get, what they could score. It's a lot. So today is just a day. This is the hair. I was just like, should I not film today? Because this is just, no, we're still filming. It's happening. Today we are talking about all the trends that I'm ditching for 2022. So let's just jump right in. So happy to have you guys back. I really appreciate you guys being here. This is a video that I do every year, and it's always important to do because every year there are some trends that have been lingering in my closet, things I've been holding on to, and there's always a time when I'm finally ready to let them go. So here are the trends that I'm letting go for 2022. Before we jump into it, I really want to thank today's amazing sponsor, Italo Jewelry. So as you guys know, I've worked with Italo before. I absolutely love this brand. So a lot of us love the glamorous jewelry, the beautiful luxury pieces of jewelry. I myself, I love to switch it up, and I love that Italo Jewelry gives me the opportunity to switch up beautiful jewelry pieces. Let's talk about this ring. This ring is next level. I can't imagine that anyone would think this is not a real diamond. This looks real. It even feels real on my hand. This is really, really high quality. It has weight to it. It has presence to it. It has facets to it. And it is just absolutely magnificently gorgeous. And the same with these gorgeous earrings. All the diamond simulants on Italo Jewelry are sapphire and sterling silver. These are so gorgeous. Who would ever know that these are not diamonds in my ears? Not to mention there's a 60-day return if you're not satisfied and a 1-year warranty. 1 year for jewelry that looks this good. That's amazing. I want to tell you guys that one of the pieces I'm the most enamored with from today, I'm obsessed with all of these pieces, but this tennis necklace, when I pulled this out of the box, it was heavy. It has so much weight to it. It feels so substantial. I'm actually surprised it's not real diamonds because it really looks and feels like the real thing. Now, as your fashion mom, I want to share with you a really important tip that I think is so good for when you travel, because you don't want to always take your most expensive jewelry, but when you're wearing Italo Jewelry, you are decked out and you look expensive, but you don't have to insure all your pieces before you hop on a plane and go somewhere exotic. You can feel comfortable, you can rest assured, and you don't have to insure any of your pieces. I feel like that's just a good, valuable hack in life. You don't want to worry about your jewelry when you're traveling, so I think this is such a good option for traveling, but also really just great for every day because it looks gorgeous, it feels like the real thing, and it looks just luxurious and expensive. Now, Italo Jewelry was nice enough to give me a discount code for all of you. So use SH20 for 20% off. I'll leave everything and all the links down below. All right, let's jump right into number one. Now, these are in no particular order, but I will say number one is really at the top of my list, and that is gonna go to mom jeans. This is very, very unpopular. You might be thinking, oh, I thought you would have said skinny jeans because some people think they can cancel skinny jeans. We're gonna talk about skinny jeans soon in this video, but I really want to talk about mom jeans because I just really think they've had their moment and a little bit too long. Mom jeans are kind of whack. They're weird. They're not even flattering. I wouldn't say I jumped on this trend. I didn't have a lot of pairs of mom jeans. I think I had one pair that I tried on and I thought, oh yeah, these look good. And then as soon as I tried to wear them and tried to style them, like I feel like I never felt really good in them. And I don't know why mom jeans have taken off the way that they have. If you notice on my channel, I talk about a lot of denim trends. I try on a lot of denim trends, but I have never really advocated that much for the mom jeans because I'm not really a fan. Guys, they're weird. They're unflattering. Who wants to wear like super, super high-waisted, like up to the boobs, and then like tapered down at the bottom, and then like a weird fit in the leg? It's so weird that, like I've said this so many times, like ugly fashion has become fashionable, but this one kind of is really up there with taking the cake, along with the dad shoe, the dad sneaker, which we're not even gonna get into. I know, you guys have heard me talk about it probably 1,000 times. But the mom jeans, it goes together with these ugly trends because it's really not flattering. Like SNL, Saturday Night Live, actually had a skit like years ago making fun of mom jeans. And it's like, that's the style right now. It's like, where have we gone? What have we done? How far have we come in fashion that it's come to this? Oh man. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with mom jeans. I don't even know why I tried. They're not good. They've never been good. You're done. You're canceled. All right, number 2, I gotta give it to kind of like a broad style here, and that is sloppy fashion, because I have really had way too many days where I let myself go and allowed myself to leave the house really sloppy, like unacceptably sloppy, like roll out of bed sloppy. You know, I brush my teeth, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like, and this isn't, I'm not blaming COVID or the pandemic or anything like that. I cannot. That was a thing. Like, I mean, everyone was wearing sweats all the time. I still wear sweats. I love a cute little sweatsuit. It's the degree of sweats. You know what I mean? It's the degree of sloppiness that I'm willing to go, and I'm just done. I'm done with it. Like, I just cannot believe how I've left the house in the past. Like, just completely mismatched. I'm talking like, just picture, I want to say squeegee kid. I don't know if you know, if you're from Toronto, you know what a squeegee kid is, but I think like a lot of major cities have squeegee kids, and it's just kind of like a street kid that just doesn't care, right? They're squeegeeing your car. They're trying to, you know, make some extra coin on the side. And that's kind of like how I lived my life for a good portion of last year. And it's kind of been trickling. Like, I can't always get out of this habit. The problem is that, like, I've become lazy. Like, I've never been a huge party girl. I love to go out and have fun. But a part of that big joy for me is like getting dressed and, you know, feeling good, feeling feminine, feeling fashionable. And I don't know what's happened. Because we had such a long period of time where we weren't doing all of that and we weren't living our normal lives. I don't know if that has had an effect on me and if I've become more lazy as a result. But I'll have these plans. I'm just like, I don't want to go. Like, literally, I'm in group chats and my friends are with me too. They're like, can I wear sweatpants tonight? Like, I just can't pull it together, which is so weird, right? You'd think that we'd be like what's it called? It's called like the revenge era, where we want to go out, we want to live our life. Or like even the roaring 20s, everyone's like, oh, it's going to be the roaring 20s. Everyone's going to be so excited to go out. I am happy to be able to go out, but I do have so many moments where I'm like, I cannot put myself together. Even just like running around doing the things I have to do for my house, running errands, go to the grocery store. Like, I don't even want to get dressed for that. But I'm ditching the sloppy style. Like, it's been too much of complete sloppy style. And again, I'm not talking about like cute sweatsuits. I'm really just talking about, oh my God, oversized men's t-shirt with like ripped or like even stained sweatpants and like some random kicks. Like, just, no, I can't do it anymore. I'm done. Number 3, I am ditching rapid fashion. Now I have to specify rapid fashion versus fast fashion because I feel like there's a bit of a gray area with fast fashion, and I'm not justifying fast fashion. It has a really, really big impact on our environment and, you know, definitely not sustainable. However, I really think that fast fashion has gone way too out of control crazy, and it's kind of become so rapid. A perfect example of this is the Versace platform shoes and boots that went viral literally overnight. The Versace boots were released, and within like 1 week, I was seeing so many fast fashion companies make this shoe and a version of this boot. That is wild to me. It's almost like these companies, they see it and they produce it literally within 24 hours and it's ready to go to market within a week. Like, that to me is rapid fashion. I think with some of the fast fashion brands that we buy that are common, there are more conscious collections within those fast fashion brands, which I've mentioned before with H&M and with Zara Life. That doesn't make those brands suddenly sustainable and wonderful, but it is a start. It's a small start. But a lot of these fast fashion companies that we see on Instagram that are just like pumping it out like crazy with absolutely no regard for their carbon footprint is just wild to me. It is just wild. And we see it all the time. We see it a lot on TikTok. We see it a lot here on YouTube where it's just like the weekly hauls. It's like a Princess Polly haul and then a Pretty Little Thing haul and a Fashion Nova haul. And it is just so wild. Like, it's intense. It's fast. It's faster than fast. It's rapid fashion. And it's something that I've never been huge on, but in the past I have sometimes, got caught with the occasional like Instagram ad, right? Like, you'll see an ad, they make it look so good, so appealing, so attractive, and I'll like just sometimes buy something. And I've told you guys my experience with that brand, Akira. It's called like Shop Akira or something like that. Horrible, horrific. And from that moment on, I decided I'm never doing that again. And I'm just not giving in to these companies, these rapid, fast fashion companies that turn out a style so fast. I'm just over it. And that is something you will absolutely never catch me wearing in 2022 and beyond. All right, number 4, I told you guys I would talk about skinny jeans in this video, so I'm gonna give number 4 to not necessarily skinny jeans, but painted on jeans. And I'm not talking about a jegging, okay? But maybe like 1 degree shy of a jegging. It's hard to explain. Let me just get a pair and show you. Like, you can tell even from me just holding these up, okay? These are skinny, like legging, jegging jeans, but not jeggings, okay? They're not an elastic waist without a zipper and without pockets. I think jeggings are unacceptable. Here's the thing. I am not over skinny jeans, and I don't want you guys to think I'm here on board with the cancellation of skinny jeans. I am not. I think that there's a degree of skinny, okay? There's a hierarchy, if you will. And I think these are just a little too much. I gotta really like slurp them on. These are a slurping situation of a denim. And I think I'm ditching the slurp. Like, it's a real, it's like Spanx, you know what I'm saying? Like, shapewear, all kinds of shapewear like Spanx, like you really gotta like shimmy in. That's what these are. Like, it's just, they're so painted on. And I just feel like I'm not over skinny jeans. Like, I love a slim fit jean. I love a straight denim. But the really skinny jeans that are just like all the way down, super tight, I just feel like I've come to a point where like when I put them on, like I feel like they're a bit dated. They're a bit too tight, just a bit too tight, like a little slightly dated. But it's not the skinny jean in general. It's just like this style of skinny jean. It's almost like skinny jeans have had an evolution. So I feel like these are like 2nd generation skinnies, okay? Because 1st generation skinnies are not so bad, actually. Like, remember J brands when they first came out? Like, we're talking like 2011, okay? They were like not slurped all the way down. They were like skinny, right? But they weren't like super tight all the way down the calf to the ankle. There was like a bit of give, a little room in there, but still very much skinny. There was no more boot cut in 2011. There was no more, low-rise flare, which is of course coming back now. But we're talking 2011 1st generation skinny jean, the J brand, right? If I had those today still, like, I would rock those. I think those are okay. Then I think the 2nd generation skinny jeans, which I've been wearing for like a while now, I think it's just like they're too tight. You know what I mean? It's just a bit too tight. Like you wear a boot and it's like so stuck to your calf, like it's a little much, Sorry, did I go off on a tangent? I think I did. But it needed to be said. The slurped skinny. I'm ditching the slurped skinny for 2022. What can I say? All right, number 5, I am ditching the designer running shoes for 2022. Now, I've never been a huge designer running shoe kind of girl, but I have, I've dabbled. I mean, I do have a pair of Prada sneakers, okay, from this season, but they're not running shoes. You're not going to the gym in them. I'm really talking about, and like, you know, like I said, there's always like a bit of a gray area. These are my preferences and how I feel and my approach on fashion, you know what I mean? But like the running shoes, like the actual designer running shoes that look like gym shoes, I think are not for me. You know what I mean? Like the Chanel running shoe, like it looks like it's an Asics, except it's like it's a CC. I think they're not cute. I don't think they're cute at all. Same thing goes for the Louis Vuitton running shoes. No, ma'am. I think Saint Laurent makes cute pairs. I think McQueen makes cute pairs. I'm still not buying them. And I will say I absolutely do not ever support Golden Goose, just because, not that I have seen some cute pair of Golden Goose, but I just feel like, oh my God, it's a glorified Converse. Are you kidding me? And they're like 8, 9, up to like $1,200 Canadian. Like for what? For a dirty looking shoe? Like I literally was shopping in Miami with my daughter. We went into Intermix and she goes to me, "Why are they selling dirty shoes, mommy?" And I'm like, girl, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, little girl. I don't know. Golden Goose, you're out of here. They've never been for me, so it's not like I'm ditching them. They were never a thing, but you know, if they were, probably by now I would ditch them. But the designer running shoe, no, it's a no. Like, why am I gonna wear an ugly Asics just because it has like a CC on it? If you guys have been following me, you guys know that's never really been my thing. I have, like I said, dabbled in the past. It's just, I'm not gonna do it again. You know what I mean? I've made the mistakes. These are things I won't buy anymore. I just wonder, like, do they even provide good support for your feet? Like, if I'm gonna buy a nice walking shoe, like even if it's not for the gym and it's just to kind of look cute in my day-to-day casual looks, I'm still not going for a designer running shoe because I would want like the support. And I think Nike makes cuter shoes. So that's just me. I'm not doing the designer running shoes anymore. All right, number 6, we got to talk about overconsumption. And this goes for anything. This goes for all fashion, fast fashion, luxury fashion, designer fashion, any fashion at all, even sustainable fashion. Okay, we are talking about overconsumption and this huge, huge problem that we have in the world today. So I talked about rapid fashion, and full disclosure, I have always admitted to you guys that I do shop at Zara and H&M occasionally. I will buy things here and there from some fast fashion companies. It's something that you guys know I have dramatically changed over the last couple years. When I first started YouTube, I was doing like Zara hauls every month or two, you know? And I just absolutely stopped doing that. When I buy from Zara, I buy like a couple things at a time. That's it. I make sure it's something that I want, and I make sure it's something that I'm going to wear. Okay, so for me, it's not necessarily fast fashion. It's more like slow. It's slower fashion. Like, I'm not excusing the practices of these fast fashion companies and, again, the horrific impact of their carbon footprint. I really want to see more change from these companies, but you know, they are more affordable and it is more accessible to the majority of the population. So it is something that, you know, we're not going to get rid of anytime soon. So it's better to make small changes along the way. If everybody makes small changes, it really does make for one big, huge change. So I have totally changed my shopping habits, and even with luxury fashion, okay? Because I've gone a little too crazy in the past also with luxury fashion. You know, when it's like sale season, I'm like, oh, I should get this, this, and this because it's like such a good price. It's like so much more affordable than retail. Like I might as well just take advantage of the sale season. But it's like what happens sometimes is that these things sit in my closet and I don't even get a chance to wear them. Or if I do, I hardly wear them. It's just not worth it. So I have really tried hard to change the habit and the pattern of my personal shopping habits because I just don't want to overconsume anymore. Actually, what I'm trying to do now is get rid of a lot of things in my closet, kind of have it like a little more airy, a little more just like where I can see everything, just wear the pieces that I have and wear them repeatedly. I was just in Miami. I did a little bit of shopping there, and instead of buying like a whole bunch of crap from a lot of different stores, I bought a few really nice pieces. Luxury pieces, yes, but only a few. And I just want to shop more like that. You know, with every fashion season, I do love to buy some new pieces, but I don't want to buy so much of everything. I just want to buy the things that are consistent with me, my style, things that I know I'm going to wear in the future, and things that just work for my lifestyle. So I am absolutely ditching the overconsumption, and I know I'm just going to continue more and more as I go forward into 2022 and beyond. All right, number 7, maybe a little controversial, but it has to be said, okay? We gotta ditch the felt hats. Well, not all the felt hats, but some of the felt hats, which I used to wear. I still have a couple of them hanging around in my closet. I'm talking about like the wide brim, almost like the J-Lo felt hats. Like they're cute, you know what I mean? But I think it's like, it's time. You know what I mean? I feel like what this gives me is very much like 2012, a photo for the gram in this felt hat with a pumpkin spice latte, a Louis Vuitton Neverfull, a skinny jean, a round toe ankle boot, in a pumpkin patch. Yes, that's the vibe. I just painted the whole picture for you over it. Wow, what a rant. I'm sorry. Who have I offended? I've offended somebody, I know I have. But listen, I just can't. I just can't. The felt hats and the whole aesthetic, the 2012, you know, I have talked to you guys about the first generation blogger aesthetic, where I took you down to 2010, and I really painted that picture of that 2010 blogger, okay? We're into 2012 now, okay? We're getting faster with the fashion, okay? We're getting really fast fashion here, and this was the vibe then, okay? It was the skinny jean, the round toe ankle boot, and the felt wide brim hat. You know what I mean? And some sort of lavender field, pumpkin patch, apple orchard. You know what I'm saying? You know the vibe. I can't. I cannot. And the reason I'm bringing it up, okay, because 2012 was almost a decade ago. Well, a decade ago, right? Going into 2022, we're talking about a decade. But I'm still seeing it. I always say, you should wear what you want and what makes you feel happy. You know, what I say, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. These are just for fun. These are lighthearted videos, okay? If you love your felt wide brim hat, girl, you rock it. Rock it with confidence, okay? Rock it like the baddie that you are. But me personally, I'm done. I'm done with the wide brim felt hat. It's enough. You know what I'm saying? All right, number 8, last but not least, and this really needs to be said, especially if you're in TikTok land these days, because TikTok is just so crazy. Number 8, I have to give it to the weight of everybody's expectations, okay? We are not dressing for other people in 2022. We are dressing for ourselves. That's why I said, if you love your wide brim felt hat, girl, rock it, because who the hell cares? Right? I just can't, okay? Like, look, I love TikTok. I've had a really great time on TikTok, but I just cannot. With people in the comments, and it's not even my comments. Actually, my comment section is pretty good. Of course, I get the occasional hater, but it's just unbelievable what I see, the audacity of people. Like, I see these fashion videos on my For You page, and the comment sections sometimes are so disgusting. It's just unbelievable. If someone's like, you know, over a certain age, people are like, oh, you can't wear this. If people are too sexy, they're like thirst trapping. If they're too modest, they look too old. It's like so many judgmental, horrible comments and expectations. And most of the time it's to girls. I have definitely seen it to guys too. Like, guys don't get off so easy either on TikTok. Like, TikTok is a very fun, exciting platform, but it also definitely has a very toxic element to it. And it's really important to filter it out, have a thick skin if you are a creator on TikTok, but it's just absolutely crazy. Like, the expectations that people have, and they just really think they're doing something in the comment sections by insulting someone. Like, does that make you feel better? Like, that's what I want to ask some of these people. Like, you feel better now? Like, you feel good to go and insult someone and on their style, on what they're wearing, or even what they're cooking and what they're eating? It's just absolutely crazy. The expectations, the judgment. So we are not having any of that for 2022. No, we are relying on our own personal style and our own personal confidence. At the end of the day, none of this really matters. None of it matters, right? We're just here for a good time, not a long time. We got to live our life to the fullest. Not every day is going to be great, but a lot of days are really great, and we have to enjoy it, live it up, wear what we want, do what makes us happy, enjoy fashion that makes us feel good about ourselves, right? That's what I'm doing for 2022. Actually, that's what I've always done, and that's how I've always lived my life. And it's really important that you guys do that too, because we cannot live our life and dress ourselves by the expectations of others. Oh, some people say that this style is out and this style is out. Like, yeah, I'm talking about my own personal preferences, things that I do not enjoy anymore in fashion. Maybe I'm sick of them, maybe I'm tired of them, but I will never judge anyone else for loving something that maybe I'm tired of. So that's my philosophy. That's how I feel. We are ditching all judgment and expectations in 2022 and beyond. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. As always, I really enjoyed making it for you. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. So until next time, bye for now.